Issuing Sri Lanka's new development update report, the World Bank says Sri Lanka needs more and better jobs that are critical to reach upper middle income status.
Many dream not only of working for the established big-name companies, but as self-starters who develop companies that actually they eventually sell to the big names. This buzz has not yet taken root in Sri Lanka, despite its middle-income status. What I hear most from young people here when I speak to them is that they are conditioned by their parental influence to become doctors and lawyers and then work in the public sector. But how many people can be absorbed in the public sector in these jobs? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong in being a lawyer or a doctor, knowing working in the public sector. The question I'm putting on the table is this the only future that our young can aspire for?
In 2017, for the first time in decades, Sri Lanka's fiscal revenue has exceeded expenditures excluding interest payments, leading to a primary fiscal surplus. However, the report says, despite this and other improvements in macroeconomic performance, the island nation remains vulnerable. The latest edition of the SLDU notes that the economic growth slowed down to a 16-year low in 2017 due to mainly adverse weather conditions. The external trade balance weakened, and agriculture and related sectors were hit hard by successive floods and droughts, resulting in growth decelerating to 3.3%. During the last decade, the employment rate in Sri Lanka decreased on average by 0.5% every year. The report says low female labour force participation and increasing unemployment among youth have contributed to Sri Lanka's low employment rate.
If you go back to the debt, as we said, the portfolio, the composition is where the risks are. There are other challenges in debt management. For example, the legal framework is still fragmented, the debt management function is fragmented, and there's no quantitative strategy, and we hope that these reforms will accelerate in the future.